Hey guys, Tracy Taylor here from TaylorMade Transformations. Just wanted to real quick talk about being a mom. I'm a mom of 3 kids, and I by no means am like the world's best mom. Honestly, I have to be 1000% honest. I've never tried to be, never wanted to be. Not because I didn't want to be the best mom I could be, but I knew I could never be a perfect mom. And I want to address that. I think as parents, especially in the culture that we are today, which is so very different than when I grew up, or when most people that are my age grew up, we have this pressure on us to be the perfect parent, to indulge our kids with every activity they want to do, everything they want. And there's nothing wrong with trying to give your kids exactly or most of what they want. But what I see a lot is I see parents who do literally nothing but go to a job and then drive their kids around 24/7 and sit at practices and birthday parties, etc., and literally have no life. Now, it's one thing when your kids are little. I have 3 kids. My kids were all born within 4 years of each other, so I was very busy when my kids were little. And when your kids are little and they're toddlers and they cannot fend for themselves, obviously that's a different situation. Even still, though, I think you should take an hour a week or every 3 or 4 days, if you can, to take a bath, do yoga, whatever it is that read, whatever it is that sets your soul on fire. I really, really believe that. Those of us that didn't do it ended up paying a price for it. But I'm talking about when your kids start to get a little bit older, and children learn what they live. It really is true. It's not a do as I say, not as I do. That kids take in so much more than we realize. And I don't think there's anything at all wrong with treating yourself good. There's a line, obviously, where you're selfish, you're not doing for your kids, but most parents very rarely cross that line. If anything, they don't do enough for themselves. And you end up really on E, and you come to a point when your kids are gone and have left the house and you have no life. And you don't even know what makes you happy anymore. And I've seen that happen with a lot of coaching clients, especially the women. And I mean, sometimes it happens to dads, especially divorced dads, where you have no life, you have no friends, you don't even know what sets your soul on fire anymore because you have lived your kids' lives for them. And I don't think that there's anything at all righteous about being a martyr to your kids. Our children need to see us fulfill our needs as well, so that when they become adults, they know how to fulfill their needs. They don't need to see us constantly running around trying to fulfill everyone's needs but our own, because all we're doing is teaching them to do the same exact thing. So as they get older, they literally have no idea how to fulfill themselves because they've not ever seen a model of that. And they run around looking for some way or someone to fulfill them, hence the addiction issues that we have nowadays, the depression issues. I mean, it's a lot more than just the food. We're raising our kids in a lot different times than we were raised. And so that's just a little bit of the way I see it. I mean, there's 1,000 different ways to see it. But, I just think that being a parent also means loving you. Because if you don't love you, you can only love someone as much as you love yourself. So if you're not taking the time for yourself, which means you probably are not caring for yourself, then you're not going to be able to care for somebody else any bigger than what you care for you. So that's just my take on it and what I've seen with my clients. Hope that helps somebody and maybe helps you think outside the box. Have a great one.